Hey Alexa, stop.
What this means is if you take your time and plan things out and make sure that you are set up to perform that job as flawlessly as you can, you're going to have a much better result. The worst thing you can do is rush through something and then take 3 times as long as you
No.
And what's even worse than that is you end up with lingering.
Nah, I'll start low, work my way up.
Your workmanship is good. So don't be that person. Take your time and really enjoy the process as much as you can and try to make the product as perfect as you can. Then you'll be able to rely on this thing for years to come.
The song that scared me was Very Good Weekend Tattoo.
Yeah, I know, right? What's up, T-Wrecker? Oh, we on teams tomorrow? I haven't even looked at the, haven't even looked at it. Let's see. I think I know, I only got, as far as I know, Money Penny. I guess I should look at the rules too, right? Would probably be a good thing to do. Hola, Nestor. Hope you're having a good day today. Also, I mean, in preparation for the event, I did play a little bit of deathmatch night before last. So I haven't really played much the last 2 weeks, but it's gonna be fun. We're gonna do fine. Your warm apple pie. It's an American Pie joke there. Yeah, it's gonna be fun though. Win or lose, events are always a good time. We'll probably end up planning the inner thigh like I do inner biceps, which is like 3 hours at a time instead of 4. So I know you're a little nervous about that pain on the inner thigh. You said also if there's anything you don't want to talk about on stream, talking to you. You have headphones on?
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah. If there's anything you don't want to talk on stream, just let me know too.
No.
We don't have to. But I would say you were talking about you were doing the distance thing. Where was he at?
Oh, you're talking to me. Oh. No, he was at this time when we were talking, he was in the military.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he's like stationed elsewhere.
Yeah. I think this time he was in Hawaii.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Did you go visit?
No. So we were on and off for a very long time, and he would, like when we got together, he was married, but he was separating.
Oh, I got you.
They got married in Arizona, I think.
Uh-huh.
In Arizona, you have to be separated for a year.
Yeah, that's Carolina and
Oh, really?
Virginia too. Yeah, unless you have unless something really bad happens. Yeah.
And then on top of that, she didn't want a divorce because she wanted money, because he was paying her every month.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like getting the GI benefits and all that.
Yeah. So she didn't want to get a divorce. And on top of that, when we got together, we were stationed together in Japan. And she was living in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
So him kind of like served her paper.
Oh, yeah, I forget you were military too.
Yeah. And so he didn't find time to go through all that. And plus he didn't really know much of how to divorce.
Yeah, I mean, first time, right?
Yeah, so he didn't really know much. But we got through some stuff, so he recommended couple therapy.
Mm-hmm.
But it just never happened.
Yeah.
But I wish we did, because I feel like it probably would help.
Maybe you'll learn something too.
Yeah. As an individual, I don't think it'll help me, but I feel like two people, because then you're communicating and having someone in the middle and making you talk.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say counsel, it sounds like a lawyer, but like having a counsel in between is nice too.
Yeah, he is the type to hold things, like he holds grudges,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm more of like moving forward.
Yeah, being productive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving forward, but he didn't like that because he wanted to be still on the same, like, oh, you hurt me.
Yeah.
No, I want to move on. But yeah, that was his thing. He would hold grudges, and I'm kind of more just slowly.
Well, my thing's always been with that, like, being laid back, and there's like, I guess, personally being dismissive of it.
Yeah.
Of like lowering it, you know, like, but I feel like if you're making the decision to continue in whatever agreement or relationship you're in, like, that's it. You're just moving forward. You're not holding that against that person anymore, because like if it's something you can't get past, then you probably should part ways.
Yeah, which we did, and then he's married again.
Mm.
And he has kids, but he said he's on the verge of wanting to divorce again. And, you know, like, see, here's a problem.
Yeah. Would you have married?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably would have got married 3 times.
You probably would have?
No, like, I had been, like, an incident where I probably would have got married 3
Oh,
times.
I got you.
Yeah.
The potential was there for. I was gonna say, damn, you been married 3 times. I didn't know that.
My first one was my high school sweetheart. We both joined.
You're like, I'm actually 45, right?
Yeah.
Like,
but you know, like the stereotypical military people, like they get married a lot.
yeah.
And fast, and there's a high divorce rate.
Yeah.
But like with my high school sweetheart, we joined together, and we were supposed to get married, but then I got stationed in Japan and he got stationed in Cali.
In Cali?
Yeah. And so, the long distance didn't work.
Yeah.
And then I met him, my other ex in Japan, and then it didn't work. And then my other one was in Cali. We were both in Cali.
Mm-hmm. Both stationed?
Yeah.
Oh, so you've been doing the military, like
4 years.
Yeah, but I mean, like, your dating has been through the military too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that you are, like, kind of don't leave the base a whole lot, huh?
Yeah, you kind of just do stuff with.
Yeah.
Because most of them are probably like work people. So you start dating. Start hooking up. But once I got out, I was like, the dating life out here is more harder than when I was in. Because the men was already there.
Yeah.
But out here, you have to, go out.
Yeah, if you're not on the apps and stuff. Yeah.
Which I have, but they got weird people on there.
Yeah, it's a,
They got so weird.
it is a jungle out there.
I'll be offended. I was like, what the heck?
So you're like looking at it, why are you even on here?
The nerve to match with me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was on him for a while, but then it just didn't work out.
Yeah, I guess like Hinge has a reputation of being like the more serious one.
Yeah, that's why I chose Hinge because Tinder is more so like a hookup.
Yeah. Well, it's funny, like I've always said by the name of Hinge, it's like a door swinging open and closed. Like, that's my thought of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I was surprised to hear that it was the opposite on that one.
Yeah, you can see like probably like lawyers or doctors on there.
Oh, okay. So it's more, it's a step up from LinkedIn, is what you're saying.
But they got weird people on there later on, but
yeah.
And plus, like with Hinge, like you can see people like match with you. Also, you can see on Tinder, you can like buy the subscription or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But with Hinge, you don't have to.
Oh, that's nice. Must be a lot of ads on there, huh?
Yeah.
It's just the ads are just the lawyer promoting this class action lawsuit because it's. Met my girl the old-fashioned way. No, on Bumble. Just I was trying to do a turn there, but.
I thought Bumble was Grindr at first. That's how I said.
What's Grindr? Oh.
That's how I was like, okay.
Well, you learn something new about me every day, you know. No, I always like the Bumble aspect because they talk to you first. Like they have to message you. So then I feel like you just have to have a really good bio, right? Like catch people's attention.
Yeah, that's how Hinge is. Like, oh, you can like the person, but like you can also send a message to them.
Well, that one, like the ladies always have to send it first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on Bumble. Yeah.
It's always the ladies first?
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I mean it works out. Yeah, like that's what I liked about it is like you knew they were interested in you.
Yeah.
If they sent you the message.
Oh, I didn't know. I think I've been in Bumble before. I don't remember. I only think I only did a little bit.
You're like you're on there like nobody's sliding in. Yeah.
No one's liking it. I was like, I got 0 likes.
I got a lot of matches, but no messages. That's funny.
Oh, I didn't know that. So there's no way for you to message first?
I can't remember. Maybe if you like pay for it, you can do like a super like or something like that and throw a message on it or like a comment.
Yeah.
Or maybe you can do prompts to get the conversation going.
Oh yeah, that's how Hinge is too.
Yeah. I don't know. They probably changed all of it since I was on it. But.
Yeah, I was on Hinge for like a it's hard to get off because I keep seeing the same people. We keep matching. And then
They're just making new profiles each time.
yeah, because I have like a phase where I'll delete it and go back on.
Oh yeah.
And then I keep seeing the same people. And then on top of that, I would see them in public. I was like, oh my god, I saw this person on Hinge. That's been a couple times when I go to the gym and I will see people from Hinge. Either like people I have matched with or like people just on there.
And then they feel the need to come talk to you, even though you didn't match on there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then it's awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had two instances. One a long time ago with tattooing when I was on the apps. And I was tattooing this one chick and then her friend was there and her friend kept, like we looked at each other like I recognize you, but I can't remember where. And then like partial way through it, she was like, oh, we matched on Tinder a long time ago. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah, because that's actually just been recent. Like, I changed gym, and then I saw this guy. He looked so familiar. I couldn't remember where I saw him until I had to go into, obviously I don't have the app anymore, but I used to have my Instagram on my Hinge, and so I had to go look in my DMs. I was like, oh my god, he's from Hinge. And then he had came up to me.
I was to say, did he make it awkward?
No. Like usually people from like from the app when they see me in public, they don't be like, I see you from the app.
Oh yeah.
I think they kind of just come up and just try to introduce themselves. So that's what he did. But then I saw him with a girl, and I was like, don't you have a girlfriend? He said, yeah, I do. I was like, okay. But it is a small world.
Well, it feels like you're in a big city, but then I guess with the apps, you start to realize that like how small the dating pool is.
Yeah.
I come across like a wild one. It was like, it wasn't a photo of, it wasn't really photos of them. It would be like the corner of their cheek or something, because I think you like have to have, it has to be you. It can't be someone else. But the bio is like, don't message me. I'm not here. I'm not here for dating. I'm here to, no, not 0 to 100 there, but no, it was I'm here so I can catch all you cheating men who are cheating on your spouses. It's like, and even included like I'll cross-reference you on Facebook to find you. I was like, God dang, like what what happened to you that this is how you spend your time now on these apps like this?
But I said that because that's how most of the, not most, but like some of the girls on there, like they'll promote their, like, you know, their
OnlyFans, yeah. Yeah, it's like weird when you start to see them promoting in places they shouldn't be promoting.
That's a good idea, though.
Yeah, like like LinkedIn, like you're just on there and it's like, or they're trying to get you to click the link and you're like, you were my Uber driver 3 nights ago, why are you still messaging me? Yeah, what would be like some weird brand deals for OnlyFans models? It's like, imagine if like Crest toothpaste signed with them.
Yeah.
Or CVS. Like, subscribe to my OnlyFans, you get 30% off your next CVS purchase of $25 or more. what was your favorite part of the trip to Vietnam?
Usually when I do go, I usually go with my mom and we hang out with like her side of the family. So it's just like we don't really, like I don't go out much. But I do go out, but like you know, like not the party life.
Yeah.
And so this time around, I went with like my siblings, my niece and nephews. They're a lot older, so like we party a lot.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next question.
Yeah.
You said they what? Party?
Like we partied a lot. Like I got to like experience like you know the party life.
Like nightlife? Like
nightlife.
Like clubs, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it was just a lot different because I've been to Vietnam like a few times. And
had it been a while since the last time?
Yeah, it's probably been like 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
Since I last went.
So not too young, but
Yeah. I try to go like we're trying to go again in January, but yeah, this time around it was a lot different because of the style, and we stayed in a more city area where my mom's at is more not like country, but it's more like
rural.
Yeah. Where we stayed at, like all my siblings.
People actually got like yards and stuff.
Yeah. Like where I stayed at this time around, like it was in the city. And I got to go do my own thing. Like usually when I'm with my mom, like I'll be with her and stuff like that. Even though this time I was with my niece and nephews, but we like walked around. Like, cause Vietnam was kind of dangerous. Well, that's how my mom put it to me.
Yeah.
Like, she never wants me to go out by myself. It's dangerous. Because they can kidnap you or whatever.
But she's thinking of like Brooklyn in the 80s compared to Brooklyn now. Yeah.
Yeah, but like this time around, like we walked around, we did our own thing. So it was like a lot different this time around. But no, it was a really good experience. Like I said, like we're trying to go again in January, but my mom also wants to do Australia because
oh, that's an expensive one, but a good one.
Yeah, because her sister's over there, and my mom went before, but she wanted me to go. So we're trying to tie Vietnam and Australia.
Oh, like a double trip or a triple trip?
Yeah.
How long would you go for?
I'm trying to do a month. I have 3 weeks of PTO.
Gotcha.
And then I'm trying to ask them if I could work in Australia for a week.
Just remotely?
Yeah. So yeah, going to Australia, we'll hit that first. My mom wants to stay there for at least 10 days. And then from Australia to go to Vietnam, it's only like an 8-hour flight. And then from Vietnam, she wants to hit Thailand. It's only an hour flight from Vietnam. So she wants to do all that.
So would you wrap up with Thailand and then come back?
It will go to Thailand and go back to Vietnam.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Because Thailand will probably be like for like 2 or 3 days. But that's a lot of packing. Because when I tell you that flight to Vietnam is a pain in the ass, literally.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say how long is the flight either to Vietnam or to Australia? Like,
Australia and Vietnam are about the same when I looked at the flight, but like with layovers, it's like 27 hours.
holy shit.
Yeah, like when I.
Yeah, well, how long is the layover? Is it like long enough to go get a hotel room next to the?
It's only like I think my layover. I had missed the flight, so
You said you missed your flight?
because the connecting like it got.
Oh, I
delayed.
got you. Yeah, I got delayed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, God dang.
And so I had to stay overnight, so I got a hotel. But no, like usually the layover can be up to 4 to 8 hours, which is still long. But
Yeah, I mean, our layover in New York was 4 hours the first time, almost 6 hours the second time.
Yeah, like going to Vietnam, I went to Atlanta. That was probably like I think a couple hours, and then from Atlanta going to Korea, it was 12 hours, and then Korea to Vietnam was like 6 to 8 hours.
And like actual hours of flight. No, we're not talking like time hops and stuff like that.
Yeah, actual flight.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. And then, like, you know, sitting down, you can't really sit down for that long period. You have to get up a lot.
Yeah, that extra.
You gotta cough. I was gonna cough again.
That extra $1,000 for that seat up front sounds pretty
nice.
Yeah, it sounds pretty nice on these long flights.
Yeah, you would think an extra $1,000 because I had asked how much the first class or business or whatever, and they was like it's $7,000. I was like,
oh shit,
extra on top of
yeah. Well, I was gonna say ours like at the gate. I asked, and they were like $7.99 per person.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, mine was
for an 8-hour flight to the UK, and I was like, okay, all right. More leg room was like $300 per person.
Yeah, no, she said that shit was like $7,000.
That's crazy. You were on the nice. You were on the nice.
Oh yeah, it was like
airline, right? Yeah.
Airline. You know, like those foreign airlines, they're like more expensive. Did they get that little cubicle stuff?
Yeah.
First class?
Yeah, that's what they had on the JetBlue. That's what we flew. I actually really like JetBlue. I think that was one of the nicer airlines I've been on. Oh, hold on real quick. Phoebe, thank you for the subscribing in on the 13-month streak. I appreciate you. I'm gonna call you Warm Apple Pie because that's what you said your in-game name is. Yeah, this sleeve's been coming together. We've been working on it for a while. When did we get started on this? Was it 22 or 23?
I don't know. It's been a couple years.
Yeah. Currently, I like see you every 4 to 6 months. And then you take the travel breaks off during the summer most times. Yeah. Now that you're in an HOA.
I got responsibility. I was starting this in 22.
Yeah, I thought it was probably around 22.
I didn't do that long.
Yeah. I mean, don't say it like it's a drag, you know?
Like my longest relationship. Other than my lash and my nail tech.
Yeah, your nail tech.
I was like, I'm the most loyal to you guys. Do you have like clients from like long for a while?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a thing of like, you know, someone plans on a sleeve, so then like once the sleeve's done, like I might not see them for 3-4 years, you know.
Yeah.
And like I'm in it 10 years now, but I've only been in this area for a little under 8 years, I guess. So I'm starting to get to that point of like, I finished some sleeves and some people are coming back now and hitting me up for more tattoos or starting the next sleeve.
Yeah.
I have one recently. Honestly, like I almost have that feeling of like, not overwhelmed, but like, I'll just explain what it is. I'm finishing a large color piece that I started back. Yeah, that's the thing is I don't really do it anymore. So that's like not really the nerves, but like I know I'm gonna have to do some planning with it, and I'm gonna have to like maybe order some colors and stuff for it.
Oh, you don't even have colors?
I do, but I have to, like back then I had tons of colors. Like I had like almost probably like almost $2,000 in color back then, and so like that's another aspect of it. Is like I don't even know. It's been that long, and they like moved away and went and pursued a new career, and that's why like I never got to finish it. So yeah, I got to do like a little bit of research on it, and probably get them in here and talk to them in person and take a look at it and see what we need to order and do with it. But yeah, that's someone I haven't seen since like 2018, 2019. We're coming back around. I just got a message from. I've considered him like we'd hung out a few times, also as like friends, and I knew he like lost his job and switched jobs and stuff, and I like hit him up out the blue a couple years ago, and I was like, hey man, you know, I was like, I hadn't heard from you in a while. You crossed my mind. I just want to check in on you, see how you're doing. And like, I didn't get a reply, so I just assumed with the switch in job and changes in life, he probably just switched his number or something. But he just reached back out to me, and he's like, I'm ashamed to say it's been 2 years since you sent that message, and I'm now replying to it. But I hope you've been doing good. You crossed my mind too, and like I'm thinking about getting another tattoo. And I was like, yeah man, anytime you're ready, just hit me up. Also, because we hung out a few times, I was like, if you want to get together or something, now that you're in a better place, like, just let me know.
Yeah.
So I do have, like, answer your question, clients have been coming from years and years ago back to me to work with me, so. Which is nice. It's like, oh yeah, you remembered me. Like, still want to get tattooed by me.
Yeah, because once I'm done with my legs, so you know, like, I don't want to break it with you yet.
It's like, I have had a few like say that of like it's nice having the quality of work,
Yeah.
but then also like at least like you and I like talking about earlier, like I forget that we spend fucking an hour and a half chatting while I'm getting set up, and then it because we vibe really well, and like. I've had others say that of like it's not just the tattoo, it's also like feel like we're friends and talking to each other and catching up because we haven't seen each other in a while. And
yeah. Especially we've been like, you know, like together for a couple of years, so it's just like I know you. Not I know you, but it's more comfortable.
yeah. Yeah, because I mean that is an aspect of it. You could be getting quality somewhere else, right? But there's the nerves, or like sometimes like it's what I talked about. Like you probably heard me say it as like the butts on the end of your name. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, he does good tattoos, but you know what I mean. Like, and one thing I focused on was like I want to try to eliminate those amount of butts, at least the negative ones, right? Like, and usually if it's following but, it's usually pretty negative. So.
I do know I have to get my back done, or finish my back.
Yeah, because you originally got the 2 snakes.
Yeah, by
Jamie. Yeah.
But I think I did talk to you about it. I wanted like these 2 big flowers to connect all my pieces together on my back. Like that.
Do you know what flowers?
I think they're peonies.
Peonies?
Yeah.
Did you say paninis?
Yeah. I was like,
you got food on your mind, huh?
I was like, why don't you say that?
My bad, I didn't mean to call you out on it, but I thought that was funny. I know you like to eat, so.
Have you done those flowers before?
Yeah. For a while there, that was like every reference you saw online. I don't see it quite as much now. I feel like maybe it was super popular and like top of the Google search, but
I think these are, but like these, I don't know what these are.
Yeah, peony wild roses, very similar to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. You showed me like a little bit darker style there too.
Yeah.
I like it when it's moody like that. one of these days I'll have you contribute toward my DayZ tattoo. Yeah, man. I'm actually gonna be tattooing a lot of the DayZ people at TwitchCon in San Diego this year. I got to put a message out into our group chat about it, reminding everyone, but at least that's the plan. And then I want to return, I don't know where you're located in the world, but I want to return to York, and I got a couple DayZ people wanting to get tattooed by me while I'm out there. I didn't really mean for it to be that way, but I think I'm becoming established as the tattoo guy in the DayZ community. Oh, we got an ad in progress. You may not have heard any of that I said.
But you know what's a crazy story?
What's it? Oh, I remember your crazy story about the wolf man.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I'm a dog walker.
You're a dog walker, is that what you said?
Me?
Oh, I thought you just said, yeah, I'm a dog walker. And I was like, that's funny and confident. I like that.
I forgot about him. I've been having weird stories about men sometimes. Because you have mentioned gaming. And I was going to tell you the story, but I was like, nah, I'm just kind of there in my tattoo session. But so my brother, because I have two half brothers and one half sister. So one of my brother, he was married and he got 2 kids with her, but she somehow ended up getting full custody and took the kids. So for the longest, like probably been like 20 years since we last saw them. And they're in Virginia, like my family.
Yeah.
That side, they're in Virginia.
Yeah, you said like not far from like the DC Alexandria and all that.
Yeah. But yeah, we didn't see my 2 nieces, including my brother, like we didn't see them for like 20 years plus. And so my other niece, I understand what she is, her name is Libby. She's the same age as me, 27, so she recently got married with her husband. Her husband plays games. He was playing games with my nephew and some other friends online. And so they were all talking, and then this guy invited a girl in the game, and she said her name's Nikki, and then obviously my long lost niece is named Nikki.
Yeah.
And so my nephew was like, oh, like I have a cousin is named Nikki, but we haven't seen her in a very long time, so that's funny. And I forgot how it all went, but he was like, what's her last name though? And then they were like, I forgot her last name.
Yeah, you're good.
They changed her last name.
Yeah.
Newton, or I think that's her new last name. And he was like, oh my gosh, can I like see a picture of her? Because he was just talking to the guy, like he wasn't talking to her directly.
Yeah.
And so they showed a picture of her, and he was like, oh my gosh, that's my cousin.
So just randomly,
In the game.
friend of a friend of a friend in the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so my nephew reached out to her, and then they all planned like to all meet up, and then I guess they caught up and be like, hey, I'm your cousin, your dad is my uncle. And she was like, whoa, like that's crazy. And so come around, my niece had a combined bachelor and bachelorette. So they invited Nikki to it. And then I met her and I was like, hey, I'm your aunt. Nice to meet you. And she was like, how are you, my aunt? I was like, yeah, I'm your brother. I mean, not your brother. Your bio dad's half sister. She was like, wow, that's crazy. Like, I somewhat remember you, but not really. I was like, well, yeah, the last time
You said she's the same age as you?
No, that's my other niece.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a lot.
How old is the long lost one?
She's like 20, 24.
Okay.
So she's not like a big like, difference.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that happened. Like we all hung out. She's really cool. And then that's when we told our family, like, hey, like, we found your daughters. She was like, whoa, really? Like, I want to, like, meet them. Like, is there a way, like, you could try to have them, like, come to our family dinner or something like that? Like, more of the story. Now we're all close. And we, our first trip was Vietnam, actually. Like, my brother bought them their flight.
Mm-hmm.
And we all closed.
And this is the last time you went?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they both, cause we met the oldest one, and then the youngest came around. She's like 22. So we met those two. But anyways, the moral of the story was kind of crazy that we found her on a game.
What game was it? Do you know?
No.
Oh, okay. It's like you want to think like Call of Duty, but it'd be funny if it was like Uno online. Or...
It might be Fortnite.
Yeah. If it was, you like see her, you're like, I haven't seen you in 10 fortnights.
And I was like, that's gaming.
If you don't want to leave the house, it's a great way to never leave the house. See, Ricker, I don't know if you heard me say it, but I don't know if you're coming to TwitchCon in San Diego this year, but I'm supposed to be tattooing a bunch of the DayZ crew there. At least some of them. There's quite a bit of interest, but I gotta follow up with everybody and see who still wants to get tattooed while I'm out there. But if you wanted to, you could send me a message if you were coming out there, and then we maybe talk about what you were looking to get done and if it's something doable while there. And I'm also, I don't know what part of the world you're in, but I'm going to be returning to York at some point in the UK and probably tattooing a couple of the DayZ people out there as well. Yeah, I want to go back. I got some interest, and I just want to go back. But again, like I was talking about it earlier, it's like I gotta work wherever I go to justify going right now. Like I feel like that's the only way. So yeah, I really like the town of York. It's
in London?
York? No, York is north. I think slightly northeast of London. It's about 4 hours away from London, either 3 or 4 hours. I can't remember how long our drive was. But it has very, very historic vibe to it. Still has like cobblestone streets in some places, and it's even got like they call it the Shambles. And it's got like a medieval shops and stuff like that. Like not the shops have like medieval merchandise.
Yeah.
But they're in like medieval buildings.
Oh, okay.
And it's like a super tight little alleyway. Like it was really cool. I got some of the best photos right there. So like I really enjoyed like the aesthetic of the place. And they have like it's unofficial Harry Potter store there too, because they're kind of like, yeah, it's I think it's called the store, the name, was it the name we don't mention? The store name we don't mention, or something like that, is the name of the place.
That's what the name of it.
Yeah. I don't know. York had like some of the friendliest people. I felt like everywhere I went. So that was like one aspect that I really liked. Yeah, I flew back out of Edinburgh Wednesday morning. I maybe would go to Edinburgh. I think honestly, like between York, Glasgow was kind of the same vibe of what I like, but I only stopped for lunch there in the downtown area. But from when I was like looking around at the people, I was like, I feel like this would be a really fun city to visit too. So I think once I'm over there on a work visa, like I could work anywhere. So I don't know if it would be something where I like set up like 2 or 3 weeks of tattooing. Honestly, like if it's going well, 3 weeks would be great. But if it's not going well and I'm not very busy, then like 2 weeks is gonna feel like a long time. So I guess it just depends on if like I'm able to book or there's enough demand out there.
How's the living over there? Like, is it like cheaper or is it like is tattoo like pricing over there good?
No.
Oh.
No, it's not good.
Yeah, that's not
I haven't did a ton of research, but I stopped in this one place. I'm trying to remember the name of it in York. But the bartenders were Bradley and Nadia. And I sat there and talked to them for like 2 hours one night. And they had quite a few tattoos, and I was asking them about it. Like, oh, you know, like, what do you guys pay? How does it, you know, what have you seen? And like, have you seen them have guest artists, stuff like that? So they were like giving me a little bit of the scoop with it. I think majority of the artists, it comes out to like 100 to 120 American an hour. So it's like, it's a lot cheaper than that. But I think it was Bradley was saying that like he's seen some guest artists come through and like they'll charge their normal pricing, and people are willing to do it because they're like traveling. It's like getting a tattoo from someone from somewhere else. So it's like a little bit of appeal to that. When I was talking to a buddy who's been to different parts of Europe to tattoo conventions and whatnot, he talks about it as like it's more exposure than it is like, yeah, because he's like, you could go do the same tattoos at a convention in Arizona and you know, you walk away and you've actually made more money that weekend than you would at home. But when you go to Europe and other places, like it's just, you'll have people that come from countries where like they charge $400 for an entire day.
Yeah.
And their work is like ridiculous. Like some of the best tattoos you've ever seen.
Yeah. Well, that's also why people like also go to like Asia to get like cheap pricing, but their tattoo is so good.
Yeah. Or even like other services too. Like what is it? Thailand's known for their dental work.
Is it?
It's something that they're known. Or I think maybe Mexico's known for the dental work. Yeah. Like you can go down to Mexico and like get good dentists to do implants for you, and it costs you like a small fraction of what it would cost you here in the States.
Yeah, that's why people go to like I guess Mexico or like for their BBLs too.
For their BBLs, yeah. Yeah, but you don't want to. There's been some horror stories. So I've seen some of those online. Go down there for a BBL, you leave with a CDL. Like, just carrying a wagon behind you. I was thinking about like making. I think about these things all the time, and I just never do it. I was thinking about making like a little video for comedy of like me asking my, you know, when people ask themselves, but they switch the camera to try to make it look like someone else is talking to them, like one angle to the other.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna do it like, oh, you went to the UK, how'd that go? And then it switches back, and I'm like all frustrated, and my hair is a mess. I'm like, I'm fighting the urge to drive on the left side of the road. And I want to eat black pudding and haggis for breakfast. Ooh, is that beans? Like haggis? I don't really know. My mom looked it up. It was delicious. I think it's like lamb, heart, liver, and other parts kind of grind it up with some seasoning, and then make it like a little, like a fat medallion. Yeah, like a patty. Yeah. That shit was so good. That and black pudding was like and beans. They give you beans for every breakfast. Yeah, black pudding's like pudding's not the same there. You know, like here you think of pudding, you think of something like soft, creamy,
Yeah, or like
sweet, savory. Yeah, like you know, you can get liver pudding here, which is like a pretty mushy kind of consistency. But there, like puddings are like kind of like bread in a way, or like grain. Like it's not the same. And I don't really know what black pudding is either, but it's delicious. It doesn't look good, but it's delicious. I got a full English and a full Scottish breakfast a couple of times, and fuck, those meals fill you up. It's got like 4 different carbs on the plate though. One of them being fried bread. Like literally, they just take a piece of bread and fry it in oil, and then they also give you toast too.
This is black pudding?
Yeah, it looks disgusting.
Like this one or that?
That one, yeah, that one. That's what it looked like, yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like little burnt pieces, but it's fucking super tasty.
This one I've seen before, like it's rice in there, like it's like a sausage ball.
He said, hold on. Oh, he's telling me in Scotland here, T-Wrecker is at 120 to 140 is typical hour rate. But you're talking euros, right? Like, or not euros, but pounds. So that would be like that's kind of, I mean, the average around here has gone up closer to 200 an hour USD, but like there's still artists here that are like 150, 160, 180 an hour. Yeah, sterling pounds, yeah. And black pudding is blood sausage. Is it? I thought it was like more of like a grain to it. A lot of this trip, they'd just be like, "Do you want this?" And I'm like, "Sure, yeah, I want to try it, whatever it is. I'll eat it. Let's go."
That's good though.
Yeah, like I'm.
Usually,
if I don't like it, I don't have to eat it, but I do want to try some new stuff. A bunch of people in chat one day was telling me I got to try a Yorkshire pudding, and I'm sitting here thinking again, like this is going to be like a savory, like goo, you know, like it was basically a hollowed out croissant biscuit thing, and it had like a little bit of moisture in the middle. And I was like, yeah, hey, it was fine. The lady the lady that manages the bar was like, "You want just Yorkshire pudding?" She's like, I'm gonna tell them to bring you some gravy with it. Like, you're gonna want gravy with it. And I was like, all right. I had gravy in Ireland. That shit was great. But it didn't even come with it, and I wasn't gonna ask for it, so I just like ate it the way it was. And it was all right. Like, it wasn't. My favorite thing the entire trip though was these sausage rolls. And it was basically like a croissant with a sausage, like a really tender sausage in the middle of it. And you can get them at most like bakeries and stuff, but you can also like, that was the gas station food. So like when I was in the top of Scotland driving around, like that's what I ate pretty much through the day. That, and I would get an orange Fanta, because the Fanta, I don't know what it is, but the Fanta tastes like 100 times better there. Yeah, so that makes sense. It's saying that Yorkshire pudding would be something you'd eat with the roast because you could like sop up the roast with it. I didn't do a Sunday roast. That's something I regret is that I didn't stop by a pub and get a Sunday roast anywhere while we were there. I guess yeah, someone were Greg's sausage rolls. I also had like steak pie and pork and onion pie, and like that was fucking right up my alley of savory bread and then the beer there, like God, the beer was so good. I don't even consider myself a beer drinker, and I drank so much beer while I was there. Because the beer is only like 3.2 to 4%, but they're crafted. So like taste them, and they're not kegged, they're cask.
What's that?
So like instead of, you know how like someone pours a beer from a keg, they just press the button and it comes out. I mean, you gotta pump it, right?
Yeah.
Like pump it up, put some air in it. But the cask ones, like they literally have to pump it by hand to come out of it, and it comes. I guess cask like the barrels is what they had in the basement.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just flatter. It was like a lot flatter of a beer. It wasn't as like carbonated and crisp, and it was so easy to drink. But it also, because it wasn't ice cold, like it was just chilled from being in the lower floors. It was like I drink it a lot slower, and also it's not a high percentage, so it just, and it had so much like it just all around. And too, if I drink like if I drink anything other than a Guinness here, I instantly kind of feel bad in a way. Like I feel the effects of the alcohol, but like I started to feel bad, and then the next day, like I feel, yeah, like I have such a hangover from beer here. Like that's why I don't drink it a lot anymore. Whereas like there was one day I drank for like 6 hours, and that's like 1 to 2 beers an hour, and I was fucking fine until I like got into the liquor later that night. It was a late night that night, but yeah, just overall I was drinking quite a bit, and like I didn't feel run down. I still felt really energetic, even with like lack of sleep, which should be like the double killer is hungover and not a lot of sleep. So.
But that's how it was in Vietnam. Like drinking over there, like it has to take a lot for you to even like get like drunk.
Yeah.
But then we found out like they water down their stuff.
Oh, so to stretch it further.
Yeah. And I was like, no wonder, because I am like a lightweight. When I was drinking over there, and I was like, it's taking me a lot to even get like a buzz.
Yeah.
And then just to find out like they water down their stuff.
Well, also to like I think an aspect of that day that I was drinking quite a bit all day. I'm also like walking miles. Yeah. And not miles in between, but like it adds up throughout the day of like hopping from one place to the other. So I wonder if that like. Also. Yeah, I was gonna say if you were like going out and walking a bunch of places, that could be a factor in it as well.
And then like my family, we also bought like our own bottles, like like it was 20 of us, and we probably bought like 30, 40 bottles.
Holy shit! Of what? What's the alcohol?
My brother mostly bought tequila, and then I bought like Crown and stuff.
Okay, so you were buying like the international bottles there.
Not there. We bought it over there.
Oh, you brought it with you. I got you.
Yeah, because my brother, he's a little not bougie, but like he doesn't trust the liquor over there because like he said that like usually they are fake. So he told all of us to bring our own liquor. So when we go to like bars, we'll bring our own liquor and they'll serve it to us. Oh,
so you pay for like a corking fee or whatever. Yeah.
So instead of buying a bottle there, we'll bring our own bottle. And then like I'll have like my family there, from there to try our liquor. They're like, oh my gosh, this is so strong. Because obviously they're used to their liquor, and their liquor's not that. that strong because it's obviously watered down. And so when they try like my crown, they're like, oh my gosh, this is what you be drinking? It's such a man drink. I was like, it's really sweet to be honest. Have you tried crown?
Crown? Oh, I grew up on Crown.
Yeah, so it's like pretty sweet.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that's why we drink it as teens. It's like a little bit easier to drink.
Easier to drink,
yeah.
But they were like, this is so strong, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, but your shit is watered down.
Yeah, well, tell them to go to Scotland. Because the whiskey up there is fucking, yeah. It was the first time, I had seen it before, but I'd never experienced it. They brought me this little glass straw dropper thing with a cup of water with a flight of whiskey that I bought. It was like 4 different whiskeys. And they were all like 15 years. And so I was like, I figured it'd be a little stronger. Like, you know, we call it Scotch here. But yeah, so they give you the water dropper so you can, if the whiskey's too strong, you can kind of tone it down a little bit to drink it.
Yeah.
And at first I was like, the first like handful of times I drank whiskey up there, I didn't get ice or use the dropper because I'm like, I'm a man, you know, like I always drink it straight. Like people look at me crazy here when I get double tequila neat and drink it. I get a double tequila neat, like no ice, no lime, no nothing, and I just drink it.
Right?
Yeah, see, that's the reaction I get. It's like, I'm used to that, but I will say the whiskey up in Scotland was, I was doable, but then later, like, towards the end of the trip, I started ordering it with 1 ice cube and let the ice cube melt.
Yeah.
And it was a whole lot more enjoyable. Like, I was punishing myself on the ego side of it instead of, like, enjoying the whiskey with an ice cube or a little bit of water in it.
Ice cube is that really manly?
No, it waters it down. You know what I mean? Like, because it melts and waters it down. At least, like, again, it's so stupid, but that's like the thought process is I drank my liquor straight, you know, like smoke a pack of cigarettes a day and been to war, you know, like. Yeah, and I noticed that. T-Regger, is that the whiskey there, like the 15 years were like decently priced as far as bottles and getting drams at the bars and restaurants. And then I started to realize, like, oh, majority of the entries here, like there was a few like 12 and 10 years, and they were like significantly cheaper. So like I usually go for mid things, and I was like 15 year looks like a mid, but there was a lot of different 15 years. So I get that being like, that's kind of the entry into Scottish whiskey. Yeah, and that's what I realized is like I don't do a lot of like smoky whiskeys and scotches and stuff. Like it's I've tried it back in the day, and like super heavy smoky barrel stuff like isn't really my flavor palette. So when I was ordering flights and I didn't know what I was ordering, I was just trying like randoms, and I didn't want to like take up a lot of their time asking questions. I got to where I was like, oh, having like a little bit of ice in this actually is a good move. Which I'm also the person that someone recently taught me how to taste, like, what is it? Sample wine before you order a glass. Like when you get the little sip, like they taught me how to properly do that.
Did they tell you how to swirl it?
Yeah, I thought they were fucking with me because I was doing a comedy show at a winery, and the lady was like really funny, joking around, talking shit with me. So like when I was asking her questions about the wine, she was funny about it too. I really enjoyed her, the way that she presented it. But she was like, it was the glasses without the stem, you know. And she was like, you cup it in one hand, you put your hand over the top, and then you swirl it around a few good times, and then you don't want to let that smell trap until you're ready to get your nose right, and get your nose right down in it, into the glass, and smell it. And she's like, you'll get to where you know just based on the smell if you're gonna like the flavor profile or not. And she was like, but then you can't just sip once or twice. You gotta get it on your tongue. You got like that. That's what she kept doing. Like that. And I was like, and that's when I was like, all right, you're fucking with me now. Like, she's like, no, I'm serious. You got to do it. By the third time, you will know if you like it or not, and then the fourth one will confirm it. And I was like, all right. So then I tried it with like 3 different ones, and I was like, all right, you're kind of onto something. Like I can see that now. Like I know I like this one based on the smell alone, and then when I tasted it by the third time, I was like, yeah, I really like this. So.
Yeah, so you swirl it, you sniff it, and then you swoosh it around your mouth.
Yeah, well, she wasn't even. She said you not even chew it. I've heard chew it. She was like, you got. That's what she kept doing. I was over here like, are you recording me right now? Like. Yeah, and I used to be the type T-Wrecker where I was reaching to the top shelf every time in the liquor store, you know, like, but I don't like doing too cheap because then it like, I feel like makes you feel like shit. It kind of runs you down quite a bit. So I usually go with like a good mid on the lower end if I'm buying something and drinking something. Like I could see it if you like hold a bottle and you don't open it and it's like an investment kind of thing. But if I'm buying alcohol, like I'm buying to consume it. This is gonna be cold, okay? So you're like what you're saying is like you're a pure collector. Yeah, I've never been that way of like buying and letting them sit. Like I usually just buy one or two different things at a time, and then like that's what I'm drinking for the next, I don't know, however long it lasts.
So you know what my family do?
What do they do?
They'll buy it, drink it, and then put tea in it. And put it as a
Oh, to make it look like it's still full?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean that is nice because it does look better when it has liquid in it than like when I was a teenager and you just have all your empty bottles lined up. Yeah.
No, yeah. You'll see like my dad or my brother's bar, and you'll see all these like empty bottles, but most of it has tea in it.
Someone pops the top and smells it and is like, damn, this shit's potent. It's just been rotting ass tea.
They like to collect those rare Henny bottles. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Henny?
Yeah.
Hennessy? Yeah.
Like for New Year's, Hennessy always comes out with like last year it was the year of the dragon, so Hennessy came out with the dragon bottle. So they'll collect it.
Yeah, that's the thing. They drink it though. It's not like yeah. That's how I like. I can't not have it. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's for consuming.
And don't it go bad over time?
No, I don't think liquor does. And wine doesn't if you store it properly. I don't know. I think I've seen like the argument of does it really get better in quality and yeah, of like that you would think like aging your alcohol in a bottle even longer would make it better, but I think what I remember is like in some cases it actually makes it like in a way like stronger and more unbearable. Like it changes the flavor of it. Yeah, it's funny. Nope, I buy to enjoy it, but if I drink all the bottles I can, that just means the value of mine rockets up. Value. Did y'all drink Mad Dog 20? You know what's funny is I stopped at a store along the NC 500 in Scotland, and when I was walking back to find the Fanta soda, I saw the alcohol case, and I saw that you guys have Mad Dog 2020 or MD 2020, and I was like, damn, that's wild. And I thought too, I was like, I wonder if everyone my age in Scotland also grew up drinking Mad Dog 2020. Did you ever drink Mad Dog 2020? No. It's like you said I never had to do that.
No, I never heard of that.
Oh, I thought you said, no, I've never had to do that.
Yeah.
Which is that's a justified statement on its own too. I think it's a malt liquor wine or malted wine. I don't know. It's some of the cheapest stuff.
Like those box ones?
It's not box wine. It comes in like a flask style bottle. Oh. Have you ever heard of Johnny Bootleggers? No. Okay, all right. Tell me you didn't grow up poor without telling me you didn't grow up poor.
Well, that's not my generation.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we did the Mad Dog 2020 and then Four Loko, and then it eventually turned into the Johnny Bootleggers.
I grew up on,
Yeah, and you drank the Smirnoff Ices? Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. That and the other wine cooler. I don't even know the name of it, but everyone had them. It had the foil at the top.
The foil?
Yeah, it has like a little thin foil that you'd have to peel back to get to the cap to open it. All right, so yeah, maybe a little bit of an age difference there.
Oh, we had a different party line.
Yeah. Well, the thing about the MD 2020 is like that's generations too, because like my mom grew up drinking MD 2020 too, as well. They do, in the UK, they have like stricter laws and rules around food production. So, like a lot of dyes and stuff they're not allowed to have in their food. So, like I'd heard about it. I didn't try the Skittles there, but they were like the Skittles aren't as like brightly colored, and M&Ms aren't as they are here.
Yeah.
But I had to say, like, I feel like majority of the like candy and stuff I tried, other sweets, like, didn't have nowhere near as much sugar as they put in it here. Like, I could be making this up, but I want to feel like it was like half the amount of sugar. And even my mom said like the Reese's that she got, she wanted to try the Reese's there. It wasn't as sweet as she remember. This all could be placebo too, but I'm pretty sure. Is that way? Like I feel like that's why the Fanta tasted better.
Did you hear that? Well, this is quite a while back, but the Skittles got recalled because it was causing cancer.
Yeah. Which the Skittles had been banned for like a long time before that, and that's why they had to like change it. What my mom was looking up too is that they use more natural dyes, like using pumpkin and stuff like that, to change the color of food over the dyes that we use here. I did drink a Diet Mountain Dew while I was there, and it was a very dark color. It was almost like the color of lime juice instead of like that real bright, glowing looking green.
Yeah.
And you actually tasted lemon lime in it. Yeah, MD 2020 bottles were thick, dude. So you said the favorite part of Vietnam was the going out, the nightlife? So you got to experience that the first time?
And you know what's funny? My nephew and my brother, or not my brother, my nephew took us, me and the girls, down, because I wanted to take pictures. I was like, can you take me somewhere to take, where it's very aesthetic at nighttime so I could take pictures?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wanted to see the lights and stuff.
Like lanterns in the background,
Yeah.
street lights happening.
He was like, oh, I know a place. So
It's the red light district.
yeah.
It's just prostitutes and
Yeah.
neons. Yeah.
So he took us down to the strip. And I was like, oh, okay, this is the nightlife. So I whipped out my camera and I was about to like take a picture.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't notice the girls like down the strips because there was just a whole bunch of like people.
Yeah.
But I didn't notice the girls outside the restaurant. So I was about to take a picture and all you hear is, no pictures. And then I looked down and I was like, this is where he took us.
Yeah.
And so we were just like walking down the strip, and obviously like I never been to like obviously I've been to like strip clubs and like blah blah blah, but I've never seen like I've seen on like movies and online of like like prostitute on the side.
Yeah, like pulling guys off the street.
Yeah, I've never seen that in person before, and so I was just walking down like it was just so crazy how like. So there would be like obviously there's girls outside sitting outside waiting for men, and then there was like this one place where it's like a podium.
What?
It would just be like girls, like there was 3 levels of the podium, and there would just be girls lined up, and every time a man would come, they would all stand up, and so a man can pick them.
Oh, I got you. Like they were presenting the lineup.
Yeah. I was like, wow. This is crazy.
Like, you know what? I'll have the blue one today.
Because I was like, I've never seen that before. And then, like, my nephew and my brother, they got a hooker. And then they were telling the experience, they paid $300. I was like, that's expensive.
Like American?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
really expensive because I have guy friends.
I like how you're devaluing them right now.
Because I have guy friends that got them before, and I was like, that's cheap.
Yeah.
So when my brother and my nephew told me how much they paid, I was like, that's expensive.
You're like $300. Does it come with the test? Like.
But apparently, it's like you get to. There's a meal included.
Oh shit! It's like a B&B.
Yes, literally.
You get a room for the night, a massage.
The room was really nice. There was a hot tub, a nice bed. They get to stay with you overnight.
Really turned around this selling package real quick.
That makes sense. You get a meal with it. It was a voucher.
Yeah.
And then I was like, it must be like a raggedy ass hotel. But they showed me it was like they were like, no, this
5-star.
It was like a mansion, and then the hot tub. It was all neon lights. I was like, oh, okay, now that makes sense.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, I was like, this is where you took me. And I couldn't even take pictures. They were like, you want to see some lights?
Well, there's a way to do your focus where you won't see them.
Yeah.
My mom got yelled at by a street performer in Edinburgh. She was like spinning a wheel with her foot, like a foot pump, and she was making something, and then she was singing like an old Scottish song while she was doing it, and my mom was like trying to get a picture of her, and she just yelled out like, "No picture unless you pay, you damn tourist," and was like, "Here, going in on it." My mom was so embarrassed. She doesn't admit it, but she's like so embarrassed by it. But every other street performer I like took photos with my nice camera with, I always like walked up, threw them some change in the thing, and was like, "Is this okay if I take pictures?"
But was your mom like up close trying to take pictures, or
No, she was like from a little bit of a distance.
Oh, okay.
Like,
okay.
yeah, I would.
She's one of those moms trying to go up close and try
No. She was like from the lady hadn't made any money yet, so I think she was like, yeah, I think she was like a little on it. Yeah, T-Regger said their dyes come from natural fruit and vegetable, compared to ours being like created in a lab. I really don't think we need it. Like if I want something sweet, like I get like, I don't think you have to make it look that pretty, right? Like, yeah, I mean, I get it's for the marketing of it, but I guess too, it's probably cheaper lab created dyes than extracting from fruits and vegetables, but like I was a little nervous coming back to eat here. Like I just know like all this stuff is not great for you. And if you eat out, I'm not gonna know what's really in the food that I'm eating out. I'm dotting the texture of the moon. Why is it not bad? Okay. Yeah, that is true. Terry, you're talking about that American companies have to already make production for European areas as well, so they're already making it to those standards, and then they still sell us the worse off. So the reason I'm dotting this too is that we did a sun on her knee, and we did a dotting style for the sun, so just kind of like keep that little consistency between the sun and moon. So I had to go with like a dotting texture in the moon as well. Actually gonna stop and get some water here in a second. Also, one weird thing, my throat has been extremely dry since coming back here. I don't know if it's like re-entering the pollen or what. I got to see in Edinburgh, they call it the Closes. It's like a city buried underneath parts of the city. It was really cool. It was a really cool experience. All that like touristy stuff is expensive as hell though. It's like 25 pounds per person. Let's take a quick break for a moment and grab some water. Okay, I'll let you stand up first. Go ahead and get up slowly. Mm-hmm. I've earned a new badge. Yeah, that's sitting there for that long. I feel especially bad for my clients that are very active people. Because just the act of sitting here all day, like you can see it gets to them more than the pain of the tattoo does. Evie, you still in chat?
Ready?
I forgot today's Saturday.
Yeah, I don't feel like it.
Here. Yep. And then turn a little bit. Yep. Like that. That should be perfect there. If it'll let me run it again, I'm gonna run another one. Oh, alright. Just to disable those pre-rolls. Just talking about the food again, you were saying. I didn't feel like looking at the sodium on some of the stuff I was eating. I didn't feel like it was like too far off from what we have here. I guess yeah, it was slightly lower on some things, but do like the pretty much like the little market convenience stores over there have like meal deals where you can get like a sandwich or a wrap, a drink, and like a side item, which may be like a small protein bar or a bag of chips. And they like, I think it's like 20% off on it or something. I did like that because I feel like if you really wanted to while you're traveling over there, you could eat pretty cheap by just doing meal deals all the time. I feel like if we did a meal deal here, it would be like you get one big ass beer with it too or something. And then too, like some stores I popped in, they had like little pre-made cooking packs, like food to cook, but it had everything you needed to make the meal in the one pack, which I thought was nice, like a nice little touch on it. Yeah, I ate a sweet corn and egg. I think a sweet corn and egg sandwich was one of them I ate. I was like, all right, you know, if I will try it. Never really had sweet corn on a sandwich. And then I had, is it cheese and onion, which is basically has egg white, cheese and onion in it, but fucking a guy at the comedy show last night was telling me that they changed the law on smoking too. That if you were born after 2004, you can't buy tobacco products anymore. Like they're completely getting rid of tobacco and smoking and all that. The hardest part for me in America would be the cheese. Why do you say that? Because we have like 15 other chemicals or ingredients in our cheese compared to you guys.
You have to get there at 5 or you have to leave at
No, I gotta leave. I gotta leave by 3:30 because I have to be there an hour and a half before the show. So I gotta be there by 5:30. What was the back of the knee guy you wanting to stop? Said, is the back of the knee got you wanting to stop? Yeah, I feel like I'm so spoiled to the whole beer thing over there that I would have to find places here that do like real ales if I do want to go out for beers. Yeah, that's what I was saying about like with the cheese too, of it having all those added ingredients in it. It's not really cheese. I've already looked into, there was this protein bar that I had over there. I think it's called Warrior Crunch. It's the brand, but they have a banana toffee cream, and it's called banana offie or something like that. It was like eating a banana pudding bar. It was so fucking good. I've already looked into like ordering it, how much it's gonna cost. It's one thing too, my mom fucking almost like maxed the weight out on her check bag coming back. She bought so many different snacks coming back. She's celiac, so she has to have like gluten-free items, and so like we kept finding like stuff that she likes that was gluten-free, so she just kept stacking up on it to the point I thought we was gonna have to throw some stuff away, and without having to like pay a bunch for checking another bag. Yeah, it was nice of like, I feel like Edinburgh not so much, but majority of the other places we went had more than one gluten-free option or a way to make it gluten-free for her. And then even in like London, we were able to find like a restaurant that's like kind of well known for gluten-free, and was able to get my mom like fish and chips, gluten-free fish and chips for her to enjoy. I was there too, it was really funny. Is people kept asking if I was American or Canadian, because like I guess to them it's not a lot of difference in the way we speak. Even though to us, I feel like it's a pretty big difference. Huh?
I said, well, you can't tell what you
Yeah. There was this moment, and I'm trying to work this out as like a bit to talk about the trip on stage. Is I would see like older white guys, like rough looking older white guys, and like a part of me would be like, man, that guy's probably racist, you know, like from growing up around here and being around here. And then I was like checking myself, and I was like, oh, you know what? That's probably not the case at all here. They probably don't even have that like that here. And then I was at one of the bars one night in York, and I was asking this couple beside me about some of the regulars, and I was like, who's the old guy in the corner over there? And you know, they were like, that, I don't remember his name, but they were like, that's Steve. Steve always here hanging out with us, you know, he's just like a divorced old guy hanging out there. And he's like, he's a really sweet guy, but like he gets a few too many, and he occasionally just randomly say some racist shit. And I was like, oh, y'all got that here too, huh? I didn't know that was a thing that was here as well. A lot of what? In London, yeah. London, yeah, definitely in London. I saw more Asian people in London. York had quite a bit of diversity too. But then when I got up into like the isolated parts of Scotland, it's mostly just like European white. Edinburgh with the university there seemed like pretty diverse too. There's a lot of Turkish restaurants there, and I meant to try it, but I never did. I've never had Turkish food before. My mom was hesitant of spicy foods, and food's cooked with a lot of different spice. So. Yeah, I don't know why T-Record, why I thought it was just like an American thing. Didn't even consider it being like everywhere else. I guess, yeah, the major wars would have a role in that, fueling hate. Only due to Canada is. Yeah, I mean, I guess I use it, but I use it differently than Canadians do. Also, the whole greeting in the UK of like, you alright? Like, I honestly, watching Paul, the Running Man's, I thought that was just like something he did. Because he would always greet players in DayZ like that. And then when I got there, I was like, oh, this is a thing people say to everyone. And I was like, I was asking at one of the bars, I was like, what's the appropriate response to that? Like, and one guy was like, we don't want to hear actually how your day's going or anything, like especially if it's like negative. We don't want to hear that. The appropriate Brit response to that would be you talk about the weather that day, or maybe the football match, but that's it. Yeah.
But that's how it's like over here because you know like sometimes we go like, hey, how are you doing?
Yeah.
But really, they don't really want to answer.
Yeah, I didn't get that filter because I will be like, you know what, I'm feeling pretty confident today. You know, like feels like a pretty good day. I've grown to despise the reply of can't complain. When people are like can't complain. Yeah. I'm like, you could. I don't. You know, I'm glad you're not, but you could. And I found out like the further north you go, like A up, instead of like saying what's up, you say A up. There. Yeah. Living the dream. I don't know what it is about the response of can't complain. I feel like it. I feel like I'd rather just say, "Oh, I'm doing good," you know. Also, depending on how much time I have, if someone hit me with something heavy, I'm gonna be like, "Well, clearly you need an ear or a friend right now." So let's figure this out. I got 5 minutes, you know. You said you went somewhere else too, other than Vietnam.
Not overseas. I like little places. But no, Vietnam, not for me. I said in 2 weeks I'm going to Panama.
That's right, Panama.
Yeah.
Who chose Panama?
It's not my friend's birthday.
Oh.
Yeah. When she said that, I was like, oh, that's different. I was like, yeah, I never heard anyone go there.
How do you like? Do you set like an itinerary and have all the things you're gonna do planned out before you go, or?
Yeah, we usually do that. Obviously, it's just like just to have one.
There's a what?
We do, but just to have one, like
Mhm.
obviously we don't have to follow it, but we do have our activities, so we do have to pre-book those.
Yeah.
But yeah, usually my group of friends, we usually have our itinerary.
There were like a few moments along the trip of where like I wish I researched a little bit more, just to know. But at the same time, I feel like
You don't go on TikTok and do.
you said TikTok.
Yeah.
That's where you get your research for traveling at. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You got real people who's experienced it.
TikTok tells you all the restaurants, all the sceneries, the nightlife.
Yeah, there was one of the bigger regrets like that was when I was near Loch Ness. That there's a lot of tourists coming to that area, but the town's not that big, so there's only like 2 or 3 restaurants that are like open for dinner. And so you really, I mean, it was easy to get a reservation the next day, but the day we showed up to eat there, yeah, they couldn't get us for like 2 hours. So we ended up just like going to the local co-op, grabbing a few things, taking it back to the house, heating it up and eating it. But that was one thing I was like, oh, I wish I would have realized that like this town's that small that restaurants need reservations. It was also too is like when we made the reservation, they were like, we could get you in at 6:30 tomorrow, but we're gonna need the table back by 8:30. And I was like, oh, people hang out and like chill at the dinner table for a while, at least here, like making sure we got like I felt like 2 hours was a long time. I was like, we'll be here an hour max if the food comes out. Yeah. That place was good too. I got like a venison meal. Yeah, that's what I was. Sorry, I'm catching up with you, T-Rigger. Yeah, that's how I am. Like, if someone actually says that, I'm like, all right, how much time do I have? Because clearly, like, you've chosen me in this day to day to get this off your chest or talk about it. I'll keep that in mind too. Yeah, it would have been nice to have somebody on the ground. I did ask. I think Luke Light. I think he's further north. I don't know if he's actually in Scotland or what now, but I asked him for some recs, but he wasn't able to like get back to me on it. So it'd be nice to have someone like give me the rundown of what to do, not to do, what to consider. I think though the next trip I'm just gonna go to York and kind of knock around there a little bit. Not really go to too many other places. My mom does want to return to York, but I think the next trip I do there would be more work focused than vacation focused. If I can, I still got to figure out that whole process too. I've only talked to the locals about it. I did find out that like you guys separated from the European Union, so like I did talk to them in Ireland about potentially coming to do a guest spot, and they were like, you got to get a visa, it's a hell of a process, and then like if you get caught without it, it's a $50,000 fine. So I just wrote it up as like, oh, I'll never tattoo in Ireland then, or various parts of Europe. Shaking that a lot. Yeah, and everyone that brought up that whole change of receding from the European Union is like, I didn't know the history of it or what was going on, but everybody that talked about it very passionately, and I was like, oh, this was a big deal here. Is that the Johnny Cash Museum in Nashville, Tennessee? T-Record. Also, you wouldn't know. Never mind. I was like, I think our event tomorrow is like 9 a.m. for me. Gotta double check that math. You doing okay? Yeah. Just getting on your nerves.
I want to twitch so bad.
I mean, you could try it. I'm just dotting while I'm doing lines back here. Kick me.
I don't love twitch. I want to kick.
Hey. That's where we're at in this is abuse now. Just don't know why they get me like this with the lanterns. I'm so stoked with how they turned out.
You said people?
What'd you say?
You said you?
Yeah, with me, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like everything that we've done, but for some reason, those lanterns just like, they just get me, man. Two, maybe 5 minutes on it. That's funny. Yeah, I've got a little bit of experience with it. I mean, one thing about Ari's events is we usually get a map, so we don't have to worry about like trying to navigate without a map on there. I probably have less than 20 hours on Livonia, though. Like, I don't have a ton of time. That's one reason when I played with Paul the last time, I was like, hey, I've never did the Livonia bunker. If you're down, let's do that. I figured that would be doable for a one-day team-up run. Yeah, I don't have a ton of time on Livonia. And it's one of those things, it's just I never put the time in to really learn the map. So, like, I kind of avoided it because I know Chinaris, you know, like, I don't know it that great, but it's the one I know the most. So it's kind of just like sticking with what I know. Thought you were trying to kick me at first. Like a private server, or you set up like a public server? Yeah, that's the other thing is like I'm not gonna get to watch that event because I'm carpooling to my comedy show this evening. So usually I would just throw the event on and listen and look at it here and there while I'm like driving, but I won't be able to do that because I'm not gonna put them through it. Nice. At least you got like the community getting behind it too. What's like one of the biggest hurdles right now with it? It's one thing I wanted to do is make a map, starting like a small team deathmatch map and then expanding from there, but I don't have time to do anything else. Can't add anything else to the schedule. That's the thing, isn't it, right? Like, I feel like DayZ's got to have a little bit of PvP at least to keep it like on your toes and interesting. But some of those more popular servers, like, sometimes it's too much.
You know, if I had money, I would go out there and see.
Yeah. It's not that bad, is it? It's just been consistent.
But I say that because I could get my whole leg done all at once.
Oh, yeah.
If someone asked you, would you do it?
I mean, yeah, try it. You have to do that in, like, their office, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some that are really good with really good artists that are doing it, like 3 or 4 of them at a time.
Yeah.
And then I've seen like someone doing it and the tattoos are not good. And I'm like, damn, imagine going through all that money and time and experience with that to end up with a shitty tattoo.
Yeah, because I think go under, it's like already like 40K, I think.
I don't think it's that much.
Oh. No.
I looked into that option a while back, and I want to say like it's gonna start you around 2,500 to like $5,000 or something like that, and plus the tattoo, and then because
Oh, that's including the tattoo price?
no, that's just going under. That's paying the anesthesiologist.
Yeah.
And then I guess it would be renting
Hey,
a surgery room at their place for them to do that and monitor you, and then it's going to be the tattoo. I think those ones that the celebrities are doing where they're going under, those are like 100K sessions.
Yeah, I think that's the ones that I'd be seeing. I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn, that's a lot. They be waking up with the whole body done.
What's up, Snipe? Welcome in, brother. Hope you've been doing good. Been a while since I've seen you. PvP will introduce. I just want to find the issues, get them sorted. Last thing I want is people constantly. Yeah. I guess that is kind of selfishly on your part to eliminate more of the admin work.
What you doing?
I'm adding like a medium line to the moon. So what are you doing? That man is sleeping in. You been streaming tonight? So I get the music back on in a second, guys. Guess my playlist ran out. I'm gonna take a quick one because I'm gonna pour a little bit more lighting. Before you move, I'm gonna get a little cold, okay? Some monotone with it. For a second, yeah, if you want. Won't be long though. All right.
Can you do one thing for me when you're done?
What you need?
Can you take this phone?
Take the pillow?
Yeah.
Turn this way a little. Okay, you might have to pivot just a little bit more.
Is that good?
Yeah, that'll work.
So how can you play normal music? Like you have to request it or you have to pay for it?
Well, I mean, with Twitch, you can get away with it being live
Yeah.
and playing whatever music, and you're more likely to get away with it too if it's very low and in the background. Whereas, like, what I'm doing with this is I'm playing the music directly through the broadcast. So, like, whoever's watching it hears it like you would in your headphones.
Yeah.
Not like it's in the room. So they're getting clear audio of the music right now. But I could play licensed copyrighted music on Twitch. Just the thing is like you can't publish it as a VOD unless it's muted or removed. And then with YouTube, they're a little more strict about it because I pay for this service to listen to this music, and it allows me the right to use it on streams and videos and stuff. But with YouTube, I gotta provide them with like official documentation on every song that gets flagged.
Yeah, what kind of documentation?
Like actual documentation that I have the right to use this music. So like Twitch will flag me and mute some of the stuff. All I have to do is contest Twitch, and they know that my account's linked with this service that provides the music, so they're like more relaxed. They'll go ahead and remove the mutes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But with YouTube, I try to do the same thing, and YouTube denied every one of them. And I looked into it, and it was like, for YouTube, you have to provide actual documentation that states that you have the right to this specific song.
But how do you get the rights?
So I would have to have the documentation from the company that you can find it online, and then you enter the name of the music on it to each time. It's a lot of work. Yeah. So YouTube does another thing is that like you can like I think they use AI and you can remove the music and keep like you and me talking in here.
Yeah.
But that's just not something I've kind of messed with yet. But you can get copyright strikes, which is why like I try to avoid having any copyrighted music. And also like any monetization on it now goes to the music holders. So like if someone's watching my video to maybe learn about tattooing and they're watching every video, partial or all of that money is going to go, that generates from that video is going to go to the artist with the music. So at least as far as I know, like that's to my knowledge how that works. So. But I have gamer friends that stream, and I mean they play their music, you know, whatever music on Spotify on there. There is a service where I can have it to where it plays Spotify to Twitch, but not to YouTube. Like it splits it for me.
Yeah.
And I meant to look into that more. I actually got to reach back out and get the name of that. And then you can even integrate it to where like your viewers can choose the songs. Because one thing I noticed, like when I was at the tattoo convention, all day long there's like copyrighted music being played. But a lot of the music was overlapping, so I'll use this as an example. Is like 2 booths down, they're playing Snoop Dogg, and then another 2 booths down, they're playing Rihanna. And so, like, I noticed that the YouTube, or I don't think I even checked the YouTube, the Twitch filter on it. Only had like 2 songs that got flagged, even though it was like 8 or 9 hours streaming with that music playing. So I think you get away with a level of it being like low background noise.
Yeah.
So.
Are you done with the root?
Yeah.
Are you done?
Yeah.
See. I thought you stopped because of me.
No.
Thank you. Oh, you didn't do the clouds yet?
What, around the moon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, heck yeah. You have tattoos on your legs?
Did I look?
Tattoos on your legs?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
But like just pieces, or you do have a sleeve?
Just pieces. I mean, I have a good amount covering my
What?
no, my calves, like all the way around on both of them.
You have the inner, the back of the knee?
I have a little bit. Like it's Is it on the inside or the outside? I can't remember, but it's like more into this area.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I forget certain tattoos.
Turn just a little bit more. I feel like you slowly turn back into it. Yeah, so I know you're paying a little bit. If you were getting at that.
Yeah.
I would say like the back of the cap is probably like one of the pinchiest pains of.
Yeah, which I was really surprised. I thought the calf wasn't gonna be bad until like when I actually did my calf. I'm like, shit hurt. What do you know?
I can't stop yawning.
I'm surprised you didn't reschedule.
Hmm?
I'm surprised you didn't reschedule.
What?
Did you have a show?
No, I'm still trying to make that work.
Like to keep your Saturdays and all.
Yeah, I'm considering switching my schedule again. I don't know how well that's gonna go because people
Your tattoo or your comedy?
for my tattooing because the well-paid comedy gigs have been coming in on the weekends lately, which is what I said, but
Yeah.
I'm not getting paid as much. Like I thought I would be getting paid more by the time I made the switch. Because I'm doing these out-of-town gigs now, and it's like a part of me's thinking of, oh, what if I switch to tattooing Monday through Thursday instead of Thursday through Sunday. But a lot of people do usually book the weekend, so.
I feel like your clients or equally me, like, will have to adjust to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's more so your new clients. You might not get that.
No, I think they'll still book, but I definitely know like it's much more because they'll like if they book a weekend, they don't have to take time off from work, right? Like,
Yeah.
and then some like just do it in general. Like they come in on a Friday, they are taking a short day or so to come get tattooed. Yeah, I don't know. It would be just if the out of town gigs keep going the way they're going, then yeah, I think
You'll do it.
yep, I think I'll need to.
Yeah.
Oh, and work while you're getting.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might help. Maybe it would help video game streaming too, a little bit. Because sometimes Saturday's a hit or miss day of like having some viewership. Sometimes Sunday is pretty good, and Thursday and Fridays are pretty good.
But those are at nighttime, huh?
No, it's really very like even T-Wrecker in here in chat. He's in Scotland, so like
Oh, okay.
you know their schedule's quite a bit ahead of us. Turn a little bit. If you have to, hold on, let me
Huh?
if you have to like fully shift onto your hip. If you want the pillow back, I can hand it to you.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yes.
You want the big one or you want the smaller one again?
This smaller one. Oh, that's the big one. Is more flat.
Yeah, it is. It's not as poofy.
Okay, can I get
And
that?
you can double it up too if you want. I'll let you check it out. It's big.
Yeah, prefer. Oh wait. Okay, it's okay.
There you go.
Is this okay?
Yeah, that works.
Is that someone's piece?
Is what?
Is that someone's piece?
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna get to finish that one.
Why?
It became a thing. I mean, they communicated it to me that like finishing it out in the sleeve was out of their budget, which sucks.
Oh, it was a sleeve that they were doing?
Yeah, yeah. Well, it was the first piece of the sleeve.
Oh, like they're not gonna finish this piece?
I know. Yeah,
What?
and we were so close. Like we had like one more session to finish it out.
You can't just wait?
Well, I was even like, dude, like whatever you need to do. Like I really want this in my portfolio. Like this is the style I want to gravitate towards doing more of.
Yeah.
And now I learned later because I had this person that I didn't tattoo leave a review on my business page, and basically said that I took advantage. And also, by the way, word choice was wild in this. That I took advantage of a young client because of the amount of money that it's taken to do the tattoo.
Uh-huh.
And
That's
for
good.
one, he's a 23, 24-year-old man that came to me and everything was laid out and discussed up front, similar to like you've been working with me for a while.
But you said the price up front.
Yeah, and like what it costs and what, potentially an estimate of how long it takes, but like, and I like looked into this other guy's reviews and I found out like he was going to like another shop in the area, and in his review he said I recommended my friend go somewhere else to get the rest of his sleeve done. And I looked at the work and I was like, it's okay work. It's not like, you can tell like they do it really fast.
Yeah.
Which, to each their own. Like if that's what you want, that's the style you want, how you want it done, by all means. But he said some contradictory things in it too, because he was like, hey, my friend went there for a large project, but then later in it said it's taken this many hours to do a small bicep tattoo. And I was like, for one, I was like, that spans from above the shoulder to below the elbow. Like it's all the way from peeking over his shoulder to onto the top of the forearm. And so it's like a pretty big piece, and it's taken a long time to do, but yeah, I mean, and on the aspect of that dude leaving that bad review, like that was fucked up on their part to do that. For one, he didn't even get tattooed and wasn't part of the process here, but
Oh, so he didn't get tattooed by you?
no, the guy that left the review was the one that, what I'm assuming happened was, because I've had other clients say this, is like they have people come up and like their work, and then when they're like, well, how much did it cost? And they tell them, they're like you see their faces of like, holy shit, like I paid $2,000 for my sleeve, like that thing, and not understanding like the care and quality and time and quality of the artwork and the life of the artwork and all that like goes into it. So what I'm assuming happened is like similar situation with this friend of being like, how much have you paid so far with this? And it's like, that's ridiculous. I got my rib tattoo for
This amount.
$700, and like, look how big it is, and like that kind of thing. And Because on the end with the client reached out and was super respectful, and he was like, "Hey man, like I just want you to know I need to cancel my next few sessions." And I was like, "All right, man, sure thing. You know, let me know when you want to reschedule." And he's like, "Well, I won't need to reschedule. You know, actually this has been out of my budget, and I'm gonna go somewhere else to get it finished." And like I was like, "Oh man, a lot of respect. Thank you for communicating that with me. Like that sucks because I really want this in my portfolio. But is there any way we could finish the piece that we started at least? Because I do want it in my portfolio and like see it to completion, and I want him to be happy with it too." And but like I really respected that he communicated. He didn't just like no call, no show me like.
Yeah. There's not a lot of people want to do that.
Yeah, and so like he was on good on his end, but then this friend going onto the business page and leaving this review was like a part of me wanted to break bad in the review, but I actually like reached out to Vanessa and was like, "Hey, I definitely want to handle this very professionally. Like, what do you think of this response to this?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen like, you know, there's like some owners, they be like
yeah, petty and like going after. Yeah, and like
that'd be so funny.
But like for one, it's no longer a thing. But Google's terms used to be like if you didn't enter the store or you weren't involved in it, like your response can be taken down.
Yeah.
And so like that was like where I started with the response to it. I was like, just to clarify, you're writing a review on this business page for a service that you didn't receive, nor were you a part of the process for the person who received it. And like to clarify that. And then like I went into like explain like to use the terms taking advantage of a young client is
sounds
really, and I believe that was more of their attention or intention behind it, was to make it sound worse than it was. Again, like exaggerating the size and saying it's like a small bicep tattoo, like. And over the years, I've only ever had like, I feel like 3 clients come to mind that are like, this project I started with you is, you know, life changes or something. Like I no longer can afford to do this or finish this. So. You pay for the quality and time. Like I said earlier, I'd sell my soul to be tattooed by Kat Von D. Yeah, that's also like a celebrity experience too. That's where that price tag comes into it. His friend got his in someone's bedroom. Well, I don't think I like checked his profile and saw the reviews that he left on another tattoo page or another local tattoo studio, and like
you can see that.
Yeah, if someone writes a review on your business, you can click on it. As long as it's like public, you can see
like their history.
Everywhere they've written a review, you know, and all their reviews. So like I saw that where he had went, and again is like it's not the greatest quality, but it's also not the worst either. Yeah. Like you could tell like they just work fast. So.
Yeah, and it's not like very detailed.
Yeah, it's super simplified, a lot of like single tones, where like with that, the style is more neo-traditional, but I was adding realistic elements into it too.
Yeah. Yeah, because every time like someone would obviously like compliment my leg and like, who's your tattoo artist? And then obviously I'll tell it, it's you, like your Instagram. Mm-hmm. And they're like, just like, how much is like, what's his rate? And they're like, oh my gosh. I was like, well, yeah, you're paying for like the quality. And for me, like obviously I had bad tattoos before, so it's more so like a lesson learned.
Well, some people don't have the eye for that too, of like bad tattoos. Some people just see tattoos as tattoos. Yeah. And like the quality doesn't matter as much. And then too, like it's how they value it. Like I learned that early on in tattooing, where like early on, some of the people that I'm tattooing in my hometown is like people who've gotten tattooed by me when I was underground, or they've gotten tattooed by other artists that are underground, or like really cheap studios. Yeah. So then when I would come back to town and work, and like it wasn't even a ridiculous price. It was just like a normal standard rate, right? And I would tell that to those clients that are used to that. They didn't value it more than, you know, the $50 session that you would get from someone at home, you know? And then there's like, I've met a handful of clients over the years of like, I do their session and then they just like throw a bunch of extra tip money on top of it, and it like, and they're like, oh yeah, you're well worth it, dude. Like, there are also collectors that have been to like other places, more expensive cities too, and like, so in comparison, like it's not as much as they would pay somewhere else.
Yeah, I feel like your pricing is also for like a different, not a different crowd, but like, you know.
A different what?
Not a different crowd, but like just a crowd that would want a piece that's more, like, you know.
Yeah, I mean that is like they want craftsmanship and care and quality and experience too. And that's what with things like slowing down, when I'm talking to others about it, I was like, I feel like I'm in a very blessed position that even you're in this category now. Like, a lot of my clients are homeowners, well established in their career, you know, family, like some of them are quite older too, and like kids have already moved off, went to college, did their thing, and or they're business owners and they have the expendable income to get tattooed. And whereas like in times when I was like walk-in studio, focusing on, you know, the local college kids, like economic times, like they're the first ones, their parents would be like, hey, we gotta tighten up this budget, you know, like.
But you said that was fun?
Fun?
Yeah, like doing those like walk-ins and.
Yeah, I mean it was its own experience in tattooing. Is like, and when I travel sometimes and tattoo in new places, like I take walk-ins and I'm like, oh yeah, this is what being a tattooer feels like, you know, like I gotta design it on the spot and like everything's moving really quickly, and I don't know how long I'm going to be working today, you know, like there's a level of that.
Also, when you do travel, you mostly do walk-in?
Well, it would be ideal to, the thing is, the last time I did a long travel like I did is I did market a little bit before going in there, but what I ran into a lot was, oh, if you were here for 4 more days, like I could get in on your schedule, but because you're only here for like 3 or 4 days, like I can't get in. So I think if I go somewhere where I'm going to be like a week or more, I'd have a better opportunity at filling my schedule before I go. Which is like with the convention, I'm planning on doing a couple conventions this year, later in the year. And I think I'm going to market like Facebook well ahead of time. I say that because I feel like Facebook has better marketing for like targeting
that too,
areas, So I don't know about you, but I get on Facebook and I get on videos, and then that's the one that like, I just watched a 15-minute video on how this guy cleans his garage for some reason, and I've seen all the little ads pop up on the bottom.
That's me with TikTok.
It is. It would be ideal to book appointments before I travel somewhere, so I at least know like I'm gonna be tattooing, I'm gonna be making a little bit of my money back. I know what I'm doing, so I can actually design it ahead of time, have like a virtual consultation. That's what I'm about to do for like the San Diego trip, is message everyone and be like, hey, get your ideas together. I know we're 6 months out, but give plenty of lead time to figure out what people want to do.
Have you got any guest artists here recently?
No, I haven't had any guest artists here since
Been a while, right?
since rebranding.
Yeah.
I had a few reach out. One of them though reached out and then like they don't have a profile anymore. So yeah, they were their message was like looking to do it earlier this year. And they reached out like 6-7 months in advance, and I'm looking to do it early this year. And I just got like a few medical things to take care of, and then like I'll be ready to travel again. And then I went back to try to find their profile and couldn't find it. And I was tattooing it was my client's wife went and got tattooed by them out of state, and then recommended my studio for a place to guest spot when they come down.
Yeah.
And even my client went and tried to find their profile and had their wife try it, they couldn't find them. So I don't know what happened, why they like I hope they're okay.
Yeah.
But they may have just like been done with it, you know.
Have you heard from Jamie?
Oh yeah, he contacts me every now and then. We check in on each other.
Still tattooing?
Yeah. As far as I know, he opened up a shop.
Oh, you did?
Where he's at, yeah.
Where's he at?
South Hill, Virginia, or near South Hill. He popped in the tattoo convention this past month.
Oh, right.
And yeah, he came down. He just came to check it out, bought some supplies, and then drove back. Yeah, he said I just bought like $900 worth of supplies, and then packed it up and was leaving. I asked him how he was doing, and I think he kind of said the same. The vibe was the same of like it's been a little slower lately. And,
yeah. I saw this online at the convention. I don't know if it's in Raleigh, but that girl, she's famous, but she's like black inked out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? Well, there's a lot of them, but
Yeah.
but I think her user's like Barbie. She kind of looks like I think she removed her nose actually.
Oh shit! No, I don't know. If you pulled it up, I'd know. Yeah, the Raleigh one I think is July.
Do they be having like famous people? Not famous, but like like big artists.
Yeah, I mean they got like some big artists. We got a couple international artists come through. I don't know. I don't think I really seen many of them, but like Ink Master artist was like a big thing at conventions for a while.
I know that girl. No, I don't know her, but like I know from that show, like that girl. I keep saying that girl, like you know.
Like which show though? There's been like
Ink Master. She was one of the judge.
Oh, Ryan.
No, she's Hispanic.
Hispanic, one of the judges.
I think she was a contestant. I'm sorry. Oh no. I was just on her page. Christmas Eve today?
Yeah, I believe so.
Are you doing clouds?
Mm-hmm. You're not liking the clouds right now?
I feel like you've been on that.
The thing is Kat Von D even tattooing anymore? T Record mentioned wanting to get tattooed by her. I mean, older. I just saw like a.
Like, I thought you were probably like 60 or something.
Oh no, I don't think she's that old. I think she's like somewhere in her 40s.
I think I'm thinking about someone else.
I just saw a headline about her the other day of either getting rebaptized or getting baptized.
She's the one. Well, she's the one that like. She's kind of like vampire theme.
Yeah, like super gothic.
Yeah, gothic. Yeah. I was trying to think of the word. I think she blacked out her arm too.
Yeah, she's blacked out quite a bit of her body. Yeah, which is like she was in the news about like, or not the news, but it was going around online of being very gothic, but then now being like pretty religious.
Yeah, I think I saw that too. But I find it funny that when like People don't like their tattoo anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They black.
Black it out. Yeah.
Like what's his name? Why do you jump like this? You scared me.
Huh? Oh, I heard a tink, and then I turned around to see what it was.
But you jumped and I jumped.
I thought, my bad. I thought the door opened at first. So.
What's his name? Megan Fox.
Oh yeah, Machine Gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't like his tattoo, so he blacked himself out. I was like, that's funny.
Fucking T-Wrecker over here has a crush on Kat Von D is what he was getting at. Said older the berry, the sweeter the juice.
But she's not from here, is she? Is she like from somewhere? Like,
I know her husband is. I don't know if she is. Or father of her child, I don't know. They're married. I would assume they're married. Yeah, the Machine Gun Kelly tattoo thing's wild. We were talking about that at one of the bartender Bradley in York brought up being a fan of his tattoos, and he was like, "What do you think of blacking it out but leaving gaps to see the old tattoos?" Huh?
I know you're talking about. Yeah. I forgot that. That's how his tattoo looks.
Yeah. And I was like, I think it's really cool because there was a time like in 2016, 17, 18, like it started to become, blackout tattoos were becoming more popular, but people were doing like the shapes of flowers and other shapes throughout, and then you could see it's almost like a window to the tattoos that they had underneath. And if they had like a lot of like 90s color tattoos, like I really liked how it was almost like a stained glass kind of vibe to it. Yeah. Like I really liked that and appreciated that over like the normal black it out.
Yeah. Well, yeah, his tattoo is really cool actually. Like, I like the look of it. It's different.
Well, I like when people get fully uniformed bodysuits like that. Like everything kind of flows and links together.
Yeah. Because
now like your entire body is this aesthetic work of art instead of like you know, piece, and you have a bunch of individual works of art.
Like sometimes I like when they do the blackout and then they do white ink on top of it.
Yeah, it's usually a lot of sessions and layers to
do it.
Yeah, to make that like really work.
Oh really?
Yeah. It also depends on the black they use too. Something I learned is, I think if it's carbon-based black, it'll mix with the white pigment better. But if it's a pigment-based black, then it's kind of like defeating the purpose.
Oh,
Have you been watching anything lately?
no. Me?
Yeah.
No, nothing's out to watch right now. Well, I went to the movies last night.
Did you?
Me and my friends watched Hoka? Hoka? Or whatever. It's a horror movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's the premise of it?
Him going to, it was this guy, his parents died, so he wanted to take the ashes back to where they did their honeymoon, which is in Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
And he stayed at this hotel. The bartender died, and he saw her, and then the ghost. Anyways,
So he's returning his parents' ashes to. Gotcha.
yeah,
And then shit just starts unraveling.
yeah, at the hotel.
Yeah.
And then before that, I saw Mortal Kombat. That was a good movie.
Mortal Kombat?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, yeah. I didn't know they had another one.
Yeah, I just found myself with them. Even though it's a little corny,
Mm.
but I like their franchise.
Mortal Kombat!
Did you watch anything?
Yeah, I've been watching the Fallout series. I mean, while I was traveling, I just watched local TV and stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, I've been watching season 2 of Fallout.
Is it good?
Well, rewatched the first one, and now we're getting. It's building nicely. Like it's you know, I'm always worried. Second season, first season's always great with shows. Second seasons can be pretty good. By the third and fourth, you don't really like the show anymore, but
Yeah.
you're invested in it.
What's it called? Fallout?
Fallout, yeah, it's based on the. I mean, it's not really based on the video game, but it has a. Like this, I don't think the storyline's fully based on the video game, but.
Yeah. Yeah, when shows have a lot of seasons, it kind of just repetition. Like Grey's Anatomy, I'm surprised they even still going.
I didn't even know they were still going.
Yeah, they're only on season like 24 or something.
Just working towards retirement at that point, huh? Neck is like extra crunchy today.
I'm trying to look into like a good pillow, because like I've been not sleeping really good
Mm-hmm.
because of my pillow.
Are you a side or a back sleeper?
Aside.
Side.
Like any recommendation?
I mean, yes and no. As a pillow, I really like them. As a bed, I really like them, but now I'm starting to like them less.
Yeah.
Is the Purple company, Purple mattress.
I think someone said that too.
Yeah. Oh, I think we talked about beds before,
Oh,
because
did
you
we?
ended up, yeah, you bought one, right, when you moved?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we
And
talked
I
about that last
returned
time.
it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
returned it, yeah. But one thing I do like about the pillows is like they have different inserts you can buy to adjust the height of it and the like squishiness of it.
Yeah.
So, like I have a really thick insert that I used to use, but I don't use it anymore. And then I have like I have the thinner insert in there for when I like side sleep. It's a little bit like with the actual pillow and then the insert, it's like perfect height. But then the thicker insert that I have without the pillow, I just use that as a back sleeping pillow because it's a little more malleable, squishy, and it's not as thick. So like it's perfect for like not cranking my neck when I'm laying on my back.
Yeah.
They're expensive though. I mean, I think they're like over $200 a pillow.
God damn. That's all. But you know what? If it can help me sleep,
Yeah.
it's an investment. I've
Yeah,
been sleeping with no pillow.
Yeah, you need a side pillow that keeps your neck and spine straight.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, my neck's been hurting really bad.
Also, too, I used to do it. I don't do it anymore. It's like I used to have a knee pillow as well.
A what?
A knee pillow?
A knee pillow?
Yeah, when I'm sleeping on my side, a pillow to put between my knees, so
a body pillow.
So my spine stays in alignment.
Like the older you get, your body's not hurting more.
Realize like being over in the UK and doing all that, or traveling in general and doing all the although walking and I guess a little bit of hiking, I was combining the two. The walking I was doing is like how much better I feel walking that much. I mean, other than my feet did hurt, but like the other day when I got back, I needed groceries.
Yeah.
So Thursday I did like an hour and a half walk.
To the grocery store?
Yeah, with my backpack, filled it up, and then walked back. Like it was an hour and a half in total.
Oh, I was gonna say that's a little weird.
Yeah. It was like 3.4 miles.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like an hour and a half to the grocery store?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went to the bank and the grocery store, which honestly, I didn't do that yesterday. Shit. Supposed to mail the check. So I have to do that Tuesday. Yeah, like so I'm trying to be a little more intentional, like remembering to go out and do more walking. Well, just getting out in the sun usually makes me feel better too.
Yeah, I need to do that more. Even when I go to the gym, I don't even. Well, I've been trying lately. I want to just walk on the treadmill.
Warm up on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that at the gym, but it's only like 10 minutes.
Yeah. So like when sometimes I work from home, I feel like I need to go outside, or I might buy one of those treadmills that you could just walk on.
Yeah, where it's just a pad.
Yeah. the shark. You taste the noodle?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, this one's shark.
That's the same one.
Anyone that passed out before?
Yeah, just one person. I've had a few people get close, but just one person that's actually,
Like passed out?
yeah, passed out.
Was it quick or like passed out?
Yeah, I mean, it was quick. They were out and then back up in no time.
Can you continue?
I can't, I think we wrapped up. So like, I had to finish what I was doing.
Yeah.
And then we wrapped it up for the day. Yeah, he told me after he had passed out, he was like, "Oh, I've only drinking a protein shake today," and I was like, "Yeah, that's why I give you the instructions." So. It was funny, is like, I can tell sometimes when my client's not doing well because their skin gets a little clammy on me.
Clammy?
Yeah, like sweaty, and it's like a thick sweat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so like when I start to see that, I like check in and like, oh, I'm a little lightheaded, or like I feel like I need to eat.
Check in with you? Do I get clammy?
No, you don't. But I mean,
Sorry.
I check in general, but that's like a sign of something's not right. So.
I was like, oh. Yeah.
But no, in like this case, like I felt his arm, like just the sweat of it, like become really slick. And I was like, and then I looked up and he was doing like a little bit of like convulsing, like his arms and stuff. Like for a moment too, I thought, oh, he fell asleep and he's twitching, but you know that doesn't make sense to the clamminess. And then he started like really jerking, and I like realized, look, oh, he's out. First, I thought he was having a seizure, and then yeah, he was just passing out. So my ex was there and working that day, and she's been through as a piercer, so she hopped up and took a paper towel and sprayed a bunch of alcohol on it, and put it on his forehead, and got him like a Gatorade and some candy and gave it to him.
Oh, that helps. Alcohol on the floor?
Yeah, just something cool. Cool rag, which we just did alcohol because it was close by. Thought you were about to kick me.
I like it. I feel shocked on you though.
So what I'm doing is I've done the light tones, and now I'm coming back and adding a little medium in there
Oh, is that what it is?
to give the depth. So your like skin's already broken and irritated.
Okay. I was like, hey.
I feel like I had the thought because I saw you were coming up on the schedule after my UK trip, and then the last time I tattooed you was me talking about taking the trip, and I was like, "Oh, are you just getting tattooed to get to know what happened, like to get the update?"
Yeah, I'm sure it's one.
Let's say your body is on sync with the 4-hour mark for us.
Oh, like it's not hurting towards the end.
Yeah, like you know that.
My body.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that happens every single time.
I mean, we're gonna be a little bit shorter than that this time, but pardon me on me for yapping with you before.
And then towards the end, it's more so like you going over the skin tone. Maybe that's why. Yeah. The one thing about my leg sleeve, I have to be careful because I'm a very clumsy person and I scar easily. So every time I get a scar, I'm like, there goes my money. Because I have fell, so I have one scar on my knee.
Cause you what?
I fell, so I have a scar in the front of my leg.
Oh yeah. Since we've done it.
No, just recently.
Oh.
See it?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, since I've tattooed you, yeah, I kind of see.
Yeah, there's another one in the front too.
I don't think did that hurt the tattoo? No, I think I did like the fade out lines on that.
Yeah.
Sorry. The way you say that's pretty funny.
Is that like 4 needles or something?
Feels like what?
It has 4 needles?
That's 18.
Oh, it feels like it. Now it's just like I can feel every single needle.
Oh, yeah, I feel all 18 of them. Alright, it's gonna be cold, okay? I'm trying to get the marker off. Clean the rest of them. Yeah. Stand up.
Oh, we're done?
Yeah, for today we're done.
Oh, yeah. Can I get up?
Yeah, you can stand up.
Oh.
Take your time.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you.
Alright, let's see here.
Oh. I don't know how I used to do it.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna quickly end the stream. I'm gonna take us to Popski. Popski's playing right now, so take you guys over there. Browser. I don't have a tattoo tomorrow. I got 2 DayZ events happening tomorrow. So I'll see you guys at that. And other than that, I appreciate you guys being here. We're gonna go over to Popski playing DayZ. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I got a show tonight, so I gotta wrap up here and get ready for the show. But appreciate you guys. Y'all take care, be safe, all the good things. Later. See, and anybody on the YouTubes. Oh, later, guys.